I don't know. This doesn't look like a woman under stress. This doesn't look like a woman who can barely get out of bed, as we've seen in reports. This looks like a woman who cannot wait to be back in the spotlight.
Blake Lively just walked into the most humiliating moment of her entire career. Her latest movie premiere was supposed to be her grand Hollywood comeback, a chance to remind everyone that she's still a star. But instead, she was met with protesters holding signs, her co-stars publicly shading her, and an industry that wants nothing to do with her anymore. And trust me, this isn't just another Hollywood scandal, this is career-ending. So how did Blake Lively go from Hollywood royalty to the most hated woman in the industry? Let's break it down, because this downfall is messy. In the 7th of March, 2025, Blake Lively steps onto the red carpet, smiling, posing, acting like everything is fine. But the crowd? They weren't buying it. Instead of cheers, she was greeted with signs that read, "Justice for Justin Baldoni." Blake lied, and one person even showed up in a t-shirt that dragged her. Yes, a custom-made shirt just to humiliate her.
She has her poster here. It says, "Justice for Justin Baldoni. Blake lied."
At this point, Blake wasn't just losing favor online, she was getting publicly roasted in real life. And yet, she kept pretending. She waved to fans. She signed autographs. She acted like she was still Hollywood's it girl. But behind that fake smile, Blake knew. The industry was done with her. Let's rewind. Blake Lively used to be one of Hollywood's biggest darlings. Luxury brands lined up to work with her. Directors loved casting her. She was a red carpet queen. But now, she's Hollywood poison. Chanel dropped her. Gucci? Gone. Major film studios? Whispering that casting her is a financial liability. And when the entire fashion and film industry turns on you, that's game over. But if you think the industry's rejection is bad, just wait until you see how her own co-stars treated her.
So you have to kind of go into these details to really get a full understanding of just how bad Blake Lively is.
Anna Kendrick just gave us the most brutal red carpet moment of the decade.
Kendrick was privately fuming at Lively's failure to address how her ongoing battle with Baldoni was negatively impacting their upcoming movie.
When asked, what does it mean to work with Blake again? She didn't even try to fake excitement. She just shrugged and said, "Oh, you know." No warmth, no enthusiasm. Not even a hint of PR-friendly energy. That wasn't just shade. That was a full-on Arctic blizzard.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, talking about you all day.
Oh my God.
And let's be real, Anna's been over Blake for years. Back in 2018, during the A Simple Favor press tour, rumors already swirled that these two hated working together. But now, Anna's not even pretending anymore.
Definitely trying to be like, do you think the movie has been impacted by the Blake and Justin stuff without being so blunt? And Anna tried her best to be like, I don't know, like, what's going on? And she walked away so fast, like she did not want to be asked any more questions.
Hollywood isn't just turning its back on Blake Lively. Her own co-stars are treating her like a walking disaster. Even Henry Golding, who's usually one of the nicest guys in Hollywood, couldn't help but take a subtle jab at Blake. When asked about reuniting with his cast, he smirked and said, "What could go wrong? Ouch." And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Blake Lively's terrified to do the red carpet, and that Anna Kendrick is pissed off. This is insider information that she hates her, she can't stand her.
One former assistant director even quit Hollywood after working with Blake. Crew members have come forward saying she was the most unbearable actress they've ever dealt with. And insiders reveal that Blake's PR games and manipulations have made her impossible to work with. And if actors, directors, and entire film crews can't stand you, your career is done.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that Blake has lost many roles to my glamour, beauty, and elegance. Sorry about it, Blake.
Now, this is where things go from bad to catastrophic. Blake's legal battle with Justin Baldoni was supposed to paint her as the victim. Instead, it's completely backfired. Justin's legal team came prepared with screenshots, emails, witness statement, and let's just say, the receipts were not in Blake's favor. The evidence painted a different picture. One that suggested Blake wasn't seeking justice, but revenge. And the moment that Hollywood realized she may have manipulated the Number Me Too movement to push her own agenda, that was the final straw. At that point, Blake didn't just lose Hollywood's support, she lost all credibility. And now, even Ryan Reynolds is feeling the heat. For years, he and Blake positioned themselves as Hollywood's power couple. Funny, relatable, effortlessly cool. But now, even Marvel is distancing itself from Ryan because of her mess. Think about that. Marvel kept Ezra Miller. Marvel kept Jonathan Majors. But even they don't want to touch Ryan Reynolds because of Blake's scandals. Ryan isn't cracking jokes about Blake anymore. His Hollywood friends are backing away. Even the Deadpool 3 marketing team is scrambling to make sure Blake's name is nowhere near the campaign. This isn't just Blake's downfall. She's dragging Ryan down with her. Blake has tried everything to fix her image. She pushed an empowered woman narrative. People saw through it. She tried to make a fashion comeback. Brands dropped her. She showed up at SXSW to save face and got publicly humiliated.
Blake Lively is terrified ahead of tonight's Another Simple Favor premiere as insiders reveal why Anna Kendrick never wants to work with her again.
At this point, nothing is working, and Hollywood isn't waiting around. This isn't just a scandal, this is career ending. The studios aren't calling, the co-stars aren't pretending. And Hollywood has already moved on. Blake thought she could PR her way out of this. But at this point, no PR stunt can save her now. This downfall is only getting messier. So, what do you think? Is this the end of Blake Lively's career? Or do you think she'll find a way to make a comeback? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget, this drama is far from over. Subscribe now, because I'll be bringing you all the latest updates as this chaos unfolds.